don't know how this happened, but I got fan mail from talking into a hairbrush. I got fan mail. I guess my YouTube show is bringing about something. I don't know. So I feel pretty miserable, but some of these I thought were really interesting. Here's one from madx@gmail.com, and I guess you can write them if you have questions. I've never done this before. Maddox. How do you handle the constant dialogue and comments about your breast and private parts on a TV show with, love Maddox. Maddox, it's terrible. It's really dehumanizing. It is one of the most depressing, dehumanizing things I've ever experienced, and I've always had like a body dysmorphia complex, so I don't know why people are obsessed with my appendages, but they're like politics. Everybody has an opinion about my chest, or they have an opinion about breast. Everyone has an opinion about breast, either about theirs, but it seems like everyone has an opinion about mine, and especially men, you know, and this is the entertainment industry, so it's male dominated, but what's been even worse than men telling me what my breast should look like is women constantly showing me their breast, which gets weird and creepy. I've had from old women to little children sexually harass me about breast, dialogue all over the world. I can now say that it's terrible, and it makes me want to drink. It gives me very dark thoughts. So I it's horrible. I'll go through stages where what are they supposed to look like? Everyone has an opinion, you know, and they draw pictures, they show you. I can't tell you how many boobs people have shown me. And it has to be so degrading. Well, I don't know. These are women doing it. You know, I don't know. A lot of women just do it, and it's terrible. You know, everybody has an opinion, especially men, what breast should look like and how you should wear them. Doesn't matter if I'm disabled or sick, but it is one of the worst, most terrible, dehumanizing, humiliating experiences I've ever gone through. And it's depressing and upsetting because everybody has a different shape or picture or shows me something all the time, and then I'm like, well, what is it supposed to look like? He says this, she says that. They're showing me this and that. It has ruined my self-esteem and sexuality. So thank you, Maddox. Yeah, I have no idea what breasts are supposed to look like. I just know that apparently mine are ugly or something, or I wish people would just shut up about them, because here's the thing, they're mine, not yours. It's nobody's business. I don't know if they're mine, not yours. Yes, but thank you for noticing that it's that terrible. Yeah, no one should be making, it's called sexual harassment and abuse when you comment about someone's sexual parts. Yes, celebrity and community, yes. Okay, all right, what's the next question? No, I don't think I'll ever have sex because of the breast abuse. No, I won't. What was the next question? Okay, from Hot Pocket at Hotmail. Hot Pocket at Hotmail. Does being on a reality show all the time cause autism, or are you autistic? Well, I would say both, because everyone is not real. I guess that was in your question. Does it cause autism to be around fake people giving fake responses at all times, lying, or are you autistic? Being who my parents are, I probably would have had some sort of high functioning autism, but then I had the brain and spinal cord issues, autism for sure. So organically and biomedically, yes. And then if people are always lying and acting around you, most people that are autistic already have a hard time reading biofeedback of what you're getting from one person to another. Expression of, well, you know, my head's frozen, so, you know, you can't really, but, you know, social cues are hard for people with autism. But it's even harder when people are acting, because it's another barrier and another barrier. But yes, organically and biochemically, I would have had high functioning autism savant something because of my brain injuries and stuff like that. But being on a reality show and constantly buffering fake people, I guess, I don't know, I guess that brings on to another question, something about love. I don't know. Oh, we have another question. Oh, this one's interesting. poopyhauser@gmail.com. Should people ever lie to disabled people? Is there ever a reason to lie to someone that's disabled? I think you should never lie to anyone. Ever. Ever. And I don't even, at this point, I don't even think you should lie about, you know, ho 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 coming, or, you know, whatever. But I think, no, you shouldn't lie to anyone, and especially someone that is disabled, because there's disability and there's defiability. You want to be able to, if you don't have all of the information, especially about yourself and you're disabled, it makes life really hard to not have the facts, regardless if it's a developmental disability or a physical disability. No, you should never lie in general, not on a TV show. It should never be abusive in any way. I don't think you should lie to anyone. Honestly, it just makes your life worse in general. But me being disabled, it just makes your life harder if people don't tell the truth. But wouldn't it make your, like, let's just, you Poopy Hauser, if someone lies to you, does it make your life difficult? Yeah, it would. For anybody. Anybody. Yeah, it's hard to sort. Yeah. So those were my 3 fan mail from Maddox and Hot Pocket and Poopy Hauser. I hope you have a good evening. Oh, here's another thing with autism. Sometimes it's a bad sign if we don't cry. And I think that's another thing that reality shows don't quite get, or Hollywood doesn't get. They assume that crying is the worst emotional distress you can see on someone, and that's not true. Sometimes in autism, the lack of crying or the lack of having any expression from not just my frozen forehead, but having the lack of any response to a traumatic event or some bad things happening is terrible too. It's a bad sign. Okay. All right. Mad X, Poopy Hauser, and Hot Pocket. Have a good day. definitely like my hairbrush. Advocate.